Hello everyone, I'm Jackie Fox, and welcome to our second episode of Pokemon Duel Fight Club. So here in the Duel Club, we're going to talk about all sorts of cool strategies, and we're also going to highlight some games that have some really good strategy in them. Now, I just got myself into a fight with a 2359 player, and my immediate reaction was, will Senpai notice me? I noticed that he used a lot of the same pieces that I do. We both use Ho-Oh, Articuno, and Glaceon. So we like the regeneration and we both like using Ice. He uses a Mew. I also have a Mew that I like to use, but it's on my mobility team and not on my main team or my competition team.
It is useless to challenge me.
It's not gonna end like this!
Alright, we're back. So I already got off to kind of a bad start by letting the Mew take one of my goal points. But if you really think about your strategy and you have a variety of movements, you can actually fan out from one goal point pretty well. It also helps to have legendary birds. It's good to be able to jump over pieces when you're trying to mobilize from one point like this. For example, I'm going to mobilize around and through, reinforcing my attack channels with the Articuno and the Moltres. So Moltres should be next. And then that's probably going to be jumping in to combat Articuno. Going to get a double chance because I don't want to run into Steel Wing versus Steel Wing. I'm going to lose that matchup. It didn't end up mattering because Roost, but that happens. And you want to be prepared for the best case scenario and the worst case scenario, and that was kind of it with the double chance. Got Ho-Oh for more backup. They are kind of moving in on my right, which is going to be their left, where I'm always telling you to advance on the left side. That's what this person is doing. They're advancing from their left. Okay, so I got a lucky shot off. Well, not really lucky. Really anything that Riunculus had would have killed that Glaceon pretty easily. Just outranks it in all ways, except for not being as fast. Also, this Mew is going to have a very hard time beating Riunculus as well. It wants to line up Hypersonic either to keep itself alive or to cut through Confuse Ray. But if it doesn't get Hypersonic, it's probably going to lose. So it's kind of a risky wager, but it's got good board presence around me. Line that up right, even without the double chance, but it's better to be sure sometimes. Okay, so Mew's going to come back again, and like I said, really anything other than Hypersonic is not going to be able to kill this thing, and it can only kill it in a very limited scenario. But it will keep it alive if it gets hit by something like Crushing Flames, Hyper Beam. Now I don't have the other Riunculus nearby, so I can actually kill it with Brain Link. And that was part of my strategy here, disconnecting the two so that it would actually be able to take out the Mew. Okay, so I've got a good placement for my Articuno now. It's moved it away. It's going to be harder. It's going to require 2 turns of setup to get a surround on the Articuno. I'm just going to go ahead and try to move in with Moltres. Let's see. Well, 180 damage, but it didn't mean a thing. It got confused. Alright, so Articuno is almost in motion, almost in position. I don't want them to be able to set up this surround just yet. Alright, so they got my Moltres, left it in place too long, but I've got plenty of other stuff to back this up with. got one more trick up my sleeve that they may not be expecting, and that's hurdle jump, and a very fast Pokemon. Now, since Metagross is confused, it's probably one of the biggest mistakes that they made, because now, instead of statistically hitting one of its damage moves, it's going to hit a dodge. It's not going to be able to defend the goal point. It's just going to be kind of an impasse that I can't get past. Now, it did actually manage to get lucky and line up the Hyper Beam that time, but didn't matter. It got frozen, and I got the surround. And Senpai, being a gentleman, gave me the game.
Senpai noticed me! Yes!
So I want to know what you think of this episode. I got enough experience off of it to actually get a promotion. I'm now a red ranked 2100 and above. Please check out our Patreon page. We would appreciate the support. And as always, remember to like and subscribe for more great videos. I also cover Pokemon Go content as well. That's actually what I do most of the time. But you're welcome to stop in for either one. Until next time, keep training, trainers.